Hey guys, what's up? It's been a while. The right rear suspension in my Type S decided to go out on me. Um, I thought it was the sway bar lengths, uh, which I have changed out years ago. The noise sounded familiar, but I went underneath and checked it. It wasn't. It was the suspension, and it was leaking a little fluid. So it's time to change them out. I went to the dealership and went online. They don't make that part anymore. The car is coming up 17 years old. So I went look online for aftermarket, which I'll show you in a minute. So it's never fun to do suspension work in wintertime, but today it's nice and warm out. So I have to take some measurements and get the car ready before I jack the car up, take the wheels off, and put the coilovers over. Um, so one side went bad, so I decided, you know what, you don't just change one side, you want to do both sides. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let me show you what I have, what I bought from online. So these are the ones I got from online from Godspeed, and these are MonoSS. So after I take the stock ones off, I would have to measure out the distance. I really don't want to lower the car that much, although these would be a little bit lower or shorter. So I'm not sure if these are already zero preloaded, but I have to check that once I get these stock ones off, and then I have to do measurements. So these are the ones I got, and let's just go back outside. Before I even jack the car up and take the wheels off, I need to take some measurements on the back wheels, specifically the camber angle. The stock camber angle from the factory, I believe, is -1 degree. But since I have the camber angle kit, I can adjust that because I don't want uneven tire wear and all that fun stuff. Now, I mean, I don't have laser measurements and all that. This is just going off in a ballpark, but this will give me a good ballpark number, what I have. So in addition to taking the camber angle right now, I'm also going to take the tire pressure measurements. It might sound a little bit too much, but it never hurts. It never hurt to have more data. Now, one thing is my driveway is a little bit slanted on the far side, so the right side of my car is kind of going downhill a tiny bit. So on the left side, I'm gonna have a lot more. I would imagine a lot more negative angle than the right side. So I have this tool here. It's a camber angle measurement. It's a little bubble thing here. So right now I stuck this thing. The base of this thing is magnetic, so I have it stuck on the rotor. So right now my left rear has about -4.9, almost -5 negative degree. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. All right, so since I have the measurements, I'm going to take this tool out and show you what this is. You can get this on Amazon or Harbor Freight. So like I said, this is magnetic. You can stick it to anything. So it tells you up to 6 degrees negative and positive camber angle. Now on the back of this thing, there's a dial back here. You can adjust the height where this thing it'll come up or go down. I don't have any calibration tool, so the idea is whatever angle that I measure with today is going to stuck in this dial at this position. So I'm not going to touch it. Since this is not a one-day project and right in the middle of winter time, it's going to take me a while to do this. So I'm not going to touch it. So when I'm done, I'm going to measure it again with this line, with these two little lines lined up, and hopefully I'll get the same numbers than what I have today. All right, so these are the numbers I have so far. My left rear, I did 2 more measurements, so I got a -4.8. The right side, I got a +0.85. Like I said, my driveway is kind of slanted this way a little bit, so this is not true measurements, but whatever I have today, I'm gonna go with it. Now I'm gonna take the measurements on the tire pressure. All right, so I got the tire pressures on all four corners. I get all 40s except for left rear. I have about 40% in my gas tank, so that's how much weight I have in the back. Really, it doesn't really matter, I don't think, but just for kicks, I have it. I know it. It's 40%. And darn, I'm so close to 200,000 miles before I do anything. But it is what it is. All right, the car is jacked up. The wheels are off. So I'm going to shut it down for today. It's Sunday. Tomorrow I have to go back to work.